Now, jumping across the pond from Marvel to DC, we've got our latest Batgirl update. I feel like we haven't talked about this at least in a little bit. But now
Yeah.
it seems a little bit more likely that Batgirl won't be coming out this year. Not surprised there. And it'll instead be coming out next year with a little bit of a caveat. So I think it was a UK theater chain was posting that Batgirl has now been delayed till 2023 for a theatrical release, to which all of us are just going, say what now? Does that apply to everyone else? And I think the people involved with Batgirl said it was delayed, but they didn't specify whether it would be a theatrical
Yeah.
release or not. I feel like we've talked about this before. This is not surprising in the slightest because The Flash got delayed. You kind of need The Flash to come out before Batgirl comes out, because even the directors would be like, yeah, we didn't really know why Michael Keaton's Batman was here and J.K. Simmons' Gordon was here, but these were the pieces we were given. So we don't really know how The Flash makes everything happen, but we just know we have to come
Interesting.
out after The Flash. Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, this movie has to come out after The Flash. There's so many big details whether The Flash comes out in theaters or not. That's still whole
It's a big
separate.
question there.
That's a whole separate conversation for another day. But Batgirl, it's like there's a lot of critical information that will confuse people if it comes out before The Flash. That being said, when David Zaslav and company took over and made Warner Bros. Discovery, they said all of our movies going forward will be theatrical releases. I
Yeah.
assumed Batgirl was part of that. And also, you brought back Michael Keaton's Batman. That is a theater movie. But most importantly, if Dick Grayson is going to be the end cameo, I need to see that on a big
No.
screen. I
No.
need to lose my vocal cords more than I did with J.K. Simmons returning as Jay Jonah in Spider-Man Far From Home. And J.K. Simmons is in Batgirl. So Illuminati confirmed Nightwing is in it, because connect the dots, open your brains, people. It's all connected in the Nathan Wishlist world. That's what we live in
No.
now. You didn't get an invite, but you live in it now. We're getting Nightwing in a Batgirl movie confirmed. Follow the logic, people.
You didn't get an invite, but you live in it now. That's the quote. That's the quote for the rest of the week. Oh my gosh. I saw this on our list and I was like, yeah, so Nate's gonna bring this back to Nightwing. There's no way that he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
But
Batgirl's going to be in the movie too.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's got her name on it. But to be fair, maybe DC's taking a book out of Marvel's chain and doing a character movie, and some other character's the main character of that movie, even though their name is not on the title.
Flash.
Anyway, multiverse. Yeah. So some things have to happen in Flash if that movie ever comes out. The whole Ezra Miller situation, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So we will see what happens. Yeah, but like getting it delayed for a theatrical release, yeah, absolutely. If we're going to see Batgirl in the theaters, that means Blue Beetle's on the way to the theaters as well. Even though I'm pretty sure they already confirmed that.
The Blue Beetle is not only is Blue Beetle coming to theaters next year. How do you feel about this news, Josh? Blue Beetle just finished filming. Like,
oh, so you're saying that there's
today
the
or
potential
yesterday.
for a trailer?
Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit here. Batgirl also, I think, has to come out in theaters, judging by, again, none of this is confirmed. This is all speculation. But
Correct.
given how much stuff that this Batgirl movie sets up in terms of what the new DC landscape is, supposedly there's a lot of things that could potentially be spun out of the Batgirl movie, besides the sexy man who shall now no longer be named for obvious reasons, because we don't want to beat that dead horse again, but supposedly that might get spun out. There's rumors of Black Canary potentially getting spun out of Batgirl. I'd imagine something Keaton related. Supposedly Batgirl hints to a larger universe, and if that's the case going forward, obviously you want to have that as a theatrical experience. And also, I know the general population isn't familiar with Batgirl, but there's still at least a little bit of name recognition of if you put a cartoon version of Batgirl or any kind of version, even to the most casual person, to be like, that kind of looks like a Batgirl or is a Batgirl, because I think they left an indelible mark in the 60s Batman version. I think that's it's one of those that people are familiar with it enough that I think curiosity might be piqued. And I think it'll all come down to that first trailer. And you just show the beautiful, handsome face that is Brendan Fraser, and people will flock to the theaters just going, Brendan Fraser is back. Break out that TikTok song and bring that Brendan Fraser is back. Like,
and not just back as a villain. Like, oh baby, let's go.
speaking of, this is completely unrelated, but I don't even care. Speaking of Brendan Fraser is back. One of the greatest theme park rides in history, the Mummy ride at Universal Orlando, underwent refurbishments recently. And it's looking pretty likely that a certain Brendan survived the refurbishments and
No
will
way.
still be in the queue. And I'm just going, he got his cup of coffee.
Yes, because I remember like you talking. This is a total rabbit trail.
I don't
here,
care.
but still, like there was actually like a really sad day. I remember you texting me and be like, "Bro, they're refurbishing it and they're going to get rid of Brendan." And I was like, "Oh no," because that's like actually one of the coolest parts of the ride. Well, not. Yeah, that's the coolest part of the ride. But yeah, so that's awesome. But I think to me, the thing that might potentially get spun out of this is the thing that I have been wanting for a long time, and I think some fans have wanted, just like the daydreaming of it,
An Oracle movie.
is having a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, which is like, yeah, okay, absolutely. Like Michael Keaton is a grumpy old man. I mean, yes, in real life, but also yes in Batman.